back again. 2 videos in one day. Wow. So today we are going to be I know this is a little late. This game happened Sunday and I already know the box score, but I just kind of want to see, I just want to react to it because I want to break down some plays, you know. So if you want more of these reactions, like, subscribe, and let's get into the Bucs and Saints game.
Pass goes the other way.
That was a nice play. That's Rashid Shaheed. I don't know what number he was before. I think he was like number 80-something. He's a demon kick returner. If you got to watch him on kick return, because if there's no one a mile with him, he will return that shit to like the 50 or something. He'll return that shit all the way. It's ridiculous. He's so good. He could be probably better than Devin Hester or Cordell Patterson. He's that good.
Tony Jones splits out to the bottom of your screen. And Hill will throw and complete to midfield.
Why is Taysom Hill in? What the hell is this? Michael Thomas, a guy who was good like 5 years ago.
Carr, blitz coming. Dumps it off. Kamara. Inside. On the roll, Taysom Hill slips on the turf. He tried to...
He would have got the first, but he slipped.
From 37 yards away. And he nails it to give the Saints the lead.
So they got rid of Lil Lutz. In return, they got a guy named Blake Groupie or something. He's actually good, so I can't really determine. So let's see what the Bucs offense has got.
Baker Mayfield to throw. And right there.
Oh, boy. Over Marshawn Lattimore, too. That's crazy. I think their entire rivalry consists of like 3 ejections, like 1 suspension, and a bunch of fights. It's ridiculous.
Mayfield out of the pocket. He's going to keep and cross what looks to be the first down on our... Only a 3-man rush. Dumps it off. That's White. Dumps it off to Kamara on 3rd down. And what a move by Alvin Kamara. Penalties, and now it's 2nd and 7. A quick toss. He's got room over there. Rashid Shaheed.
And that's certainly the philosophy they both have employed today.
Tony Jones the back. Carr to throw. Well protected for Shaheed, who kind of checked up. Zion McCollum, who started at corner for Jamel Dean. And there they are at the bottom of your screen.
If anybody's...
Matched up right here once again.
On a 2nd and 7, the other way. Catch made. And good work to get up across the 25-yard line by Chris Godwin.
Explosiveness to catch a long one at some point.
Vaughn up across the 40. Mayfield.
He's airing it.
Evans.
Mike got
He's
it.
got it. Tackled right away
Lattimore.
by Lattimore.
A week ago from Evans, but here working against Lattimore, and these guys have...
Mayfield hesitates. He's going to try and run for the first down, and he's going to get it. Tompkins has it. And it's...
Damn! He just got body slammed. What am I watching? Wrestling? He just got body slammed.
Watch Cade Otton isolated here, that big wide receiving target from the tight end position.
Underneath to White. Rashad White will get the first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Tampa Bay. Mayfield in trouble. Throws. It's a touchdown for the Bucs. Cade Otton. And a flag down as Baker went down at the 9-yard line. Cam Jordan got...
That was a nice touchdown, I will say. That was a great touchdown. He evaded pressure and still got hit in the back and still ended up scoring. That's a nice touchdown by Baker. Just look at this.
What a play by Mayfield. His mobility. They blitz third most in the league. Bucs are threatening to. Carr, right on target. From their own 44. The blitz is on. Carr has a moment here. And they're going to get to him. Sacked. Rashad White. And he'll... Mayfield pressure from behind. He gets rid of it and open at the 45 of the Saints. Devin Tompkins inside the 30. Mayfield's throw on target to Chris Godwin, who gets out of bounds. Evans looks on with the hamstring problem. Mayfield to throw again, floating one for the end zone. That's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom with the pick.
I will say that play, even if Godwin would have caught that, because I've seen this play, it wouldn't have mattered because Godwin stepped out of bounds to the right, so it would have been an illegal man downfield. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he stepped out of bounds. So that even if he would have caught that, it wouldn't have mattered. But that was a great pick.
Momentum.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. We vote with you as the fullback carries to dig it out. The ball's loose on the back. Prentice lost the football, and on the field, it's a takeaway, and they're ruling it in favor of Tampa Bay. It looked like Antoine Winfield came out of there with it.
He was a demon.
Mayfield floating it for Palmer, the rookie. Trey Palmer hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown.
That was a nice touchdown.
A little bit of concentration. Look at that hand up in the air right there. He's trying to talk where he should have his eyes here on Trey Palmer. And just in that instant, Baker able to get that thing out of there.
Mayfield in trouble here. And they're going to get him. He couldn't get out of the pack. From midfield on 3rd and 16. Just the four-man rush. Carr airing it out deep. Olave is back there. Knocked away in the end zone. What a play from Winfield. Antoine Winfield is everywhere today.
That would have been a great... Antoine Winfield was a demon this game, I will say. This man kept making plays that basically... He basically probably had one of the greatest games of his career. I will say this game.
No, we're all disappointed with that. Baker Mayfield said he's going to have the popcorn ready for that showdown with Lattimore. The handoff. Vaughn is pushing it, pushing. He got pushed. Quick pass and open. Michael Thomas has a first down to the 45.
They're just intimidated by the speed of those receivers.
Especially Shaheed and Olave as Kamara shakes off an ankle tackle, and he's going to fight to get a first down to the 30. The pass, Kamara will get a first down to Taysom Hill, quarterback. He's going to keep and get brought down by Vita Vea. Carr completes short of the first down. Kamara.
I would think you would have some routes closer to the sticks as opposed to taking end zone shots right there so that you have multiple options to get the first down.
And the rookie from Notre Dame drills this through.
No offense to Saints fans or anything, but I'm pretty sure the leading fantasy player this week was their kicker. I'm just saying.
Sometimes use that same action as they're doing right here. Go with a pass.
That's Tompkins in motion. Baker Mayfield down the middle. Godwin has it across midfield. Chris Godwin down. Time for Mayfield. He's going to try to get yardage to get him in field goal range.
51, holy shit.
The kick, it's up there. It's out there, and it's through there. From 51. But they've done a good job not giving up.
Derek Carr 17 for 25 for 84 yards and this almost the start of the fourth. Holy shit. What is his average per throw? Like fucking 2?
The big play so far. Carr gets away, pointing, wants to go deep, wants to get the first down, and Michael Thomas made a big tackle there after 4-yard pickup. Carr will dump it to Kamara. If the Saints get some of this, they might go on 4th down. Carr throw, trying for a one-handed grab in his 12th season. Blake Rupe up there, and from 44 away from the 37 of Tampa Bay. A delay blitz. What a catch. Godwin coming.
I gotta see that again.
A delay blitz. What a catch. Godwin coming. Godwin has it. Flag down. Chris Godwin inside the 10-yard line. Opportunity to close this out on a 3rd and goal. Baker hesitates, wanted his tight end. And throws, diving, but did he get in the end zone? Devin Tompkins, touchdown! Wow.
We're just going to count how many seconds Baker was sitting in the pocket. We're just going to count.
The 10-yard line. Opportunity to close this out on a 3rd and goal.
2, 3,
Baker
4,
hesitates, wanted his
5,
tight end.
6, 7, 8.
And throws,
8
diving,
seconds.
but did he get in the end zone? Devin Tompkins, touchdown!
8 seconds he sat there. No Saint could get to him. Is just line without Ryan Jensen good? That was just a nice catch by Devin Tompkins, honestly. That was an amazing catch. He dove for it, too. That's crazy. I've never seen that, really, but especially by a guy who's only like a 1-year receiver. Last year, he wouldn't get much, and he just made that dive. That was just amazing.
Wow. They're going to go for 2 to make this a 25-9 game. Under 4 minutes to play. Baker, it's tipped and deflected. They won't get it.
There, it doesn't go the way that you want at home, but you can't let a team beat you 2 weeks in a row. You got to.
Ball's out on the near sack of Carr. Let's see how they rule it. And on the field, on a 3rd down 1. It looks like he's going to be short to make it a 26-9 game. And he's got it. Bucs. They just didn't allow any quarterback for the Saints to get comfortable. Winston trying to air it out deep. And it's intercepted. D. Delaney in the area. Looks like Winston was trying to get it to Olave. And it was an underthrow. Let's check the flag. Back inside the 20.
Just all the.
That was not an underthrow. That was the most not underthrow. Chris Olave slipped. If you didn't see that, let's see this real quick. Olave slipped.
Quarterback for the Saints to get comfortable. Winston trying to air it out.
Olave slipped. He just slipped. It also was a
deep. And it's intercepted.
He just slipped. But honestly, that is.
D. Delaney. Let's check the flag.
In him, you can see him staying in that fight. Get that opportunity to come back and win that one.
In this rivalry, the Bucs, for the first time, head-to-head, get their 3rd straight win against New Orleans. That has not been done before. Todd Bowles is able to do it. What a...
Okay. Now, watch this. Let's read the comments. Why did everyone think Baker was bad when he hit... what the hell? Why did everyone think Baker was bad when all he did was lead the Browns to the playoffs and suffer some of those awkward offensive situations in the league? The dude is a leader and a warrior. The game is not complete without a Winston's go by. That is funny. If it is not going to be DeMar Hamlin when come back here, then it should be Baker. No. Unfortunately, no. Winston with the INT is just icing on a cake. Baker... TB 3-1 in first place, 3 touchdowns, 1 IN. Change of scene has been for not many had them winning the Fridges a strong possibility that they were okay. My boy Baker, I'm tired of being disrespected. Yes, thank you. I've been a Baker fan. Okay. Tompkins is proven over Tompkins is proven to be a drastic upgrade over Jalen Darden, both as a receiver and he returned. That is true. Jalen Darden was fucking terrible. Devin Tompkins is actually pretty good. been saying he's Antoine Winfield Jr. is an absolute beast in the back foot. I love that dude. He is so stinking talented. Go Tampa. Why'd you have to use stinking? From a Ravens fan, I love that Baker scenes, but honest, I always thought he was a good QB. He just needed to. Yeah, that is true. I always say that's a mix. I can't deny the Bucs are a good team. I hate the Bucs dearly, but they proved me wrong. All right, you respect. That's respect. And we thought all Baker was a tank commander. Nope, he's out there winning and lead the division at 3-1. Incredible stuff. That's why they play the games. I've always liked Todd Bowles, but never as a head coach. But I've actually been impressed he's done so far these first 4 games. I actually have been impressed. I thought Brady's a superstar, but he's okay. Evans shaking his head at Lattimore, and yeah, I did see that. Mike Evans made a catch in bounds, and Lattimore tried to smack the ball out of his hands. Evans just trying to be a good sport. Congratulations to the Bucs, my former. You're a Browns fan, oh boy. Great game by the Bucs. Yeah, he is putting on a show, and his team to 9 points. Good to see using their backup. James came catch a 4th corner. The Saints are definitely a team to keep an eye on. Very entertaining. The Bucs played well. Winfield is one of the top safety. Yeah, that's true. I love how everyone the Saints who are not. I love how everyone said the Saints was going to win just for them not to score a touchdown. Okay, that's pretty funny. That is true. Antoine Winfield deserves more credit this game. He was everywhere. He is. He's a top 10 safety in my book in the NFL. I want to see someone say, all right, half of these comments are just people just saying that Baker is just good. I'm trying to look for a comment that's saying Baker's ass. GG Sam Yard defense is winning. And the run game was pretty solid. I will say though that the Rachaad White run, it was like in the 4th quarter, he ran for like 20 yards, but it was called back for a holding. He would have had more. What was that? Bucs winning is okay. The Saints losing, I kind of hate because it's just I've been so. I'm a small Saints fan, but at the same time, my Bucs are my favorite team, so I will say. Baker Mayfield showing why he could be running for command. Like, he could. It's possible. Winfield with a beast. Baker Mayfield. Alright. Dominating the Aints. Okay, they're the Saints, not the Aints. They played a good defense. I don't want to fucking hear it. It was Winfield. BM is cooking. Yeah. 2019 Falcons with the Saints defeated the Saints 26-9 with 0 touchdowns on the Saints. Baker Mayfield. That is true. That is kind of weird. Once again, James kind of see. That's Jameis. You just put James. Okay. All the Florida NFL teams are doing well. So basically, it's not people shitting on Baker. It's just people just actually loving Baker. But he does have the best receiving core of this team. So I will say he has the best receiving core he's ever had. It just talks about Dennis Allen is the best coach the Buccaneers ever had. Dude, Todd Bowles is the Buccaneers coach. What the fuck are you talking about? Jonathan Gannon is way worse. No, he isn't. What you mean? Jonathan Gannon is the coach of the Cardinals. And let me tell you something. He barely lost to the Commanders and beat the hell out the Cowboys. And he played a good 49ers team. What you talking about? This man is good. Like, come on, bro. Jonathan Gannon's not bad. That is weird. I did watch this game. Alvin Kamara had 13 receptions and 33 yards. How does that work? Okay. I will give out an excuse for the Saints. I'm just saying right now. It would have been a lot closer if Derek Carr was healthy because I feel like he had like a ACL, not ACL, like a UCL in his arm or something. I don't know. But he was hurting, you could tell. But honestly, he didn't play bad. It just barely... You could tell he couldn't really throw the ball at the... I will say... Saints had to injure Mike before he made Audemars look like a third string. He did. Mike Evans was so catch. He got a ridiculous pass against Lattimore 3 times. He had 3 receptions for 40 yards and would have had more, but it was like the 4th. He was trying to get Baker was throwing it down, and Marshawn just tripped his legs, and that's how he injured his hamstring. And Marshawn Lattimore just on the sideline just doing. How is that a pass interference? He's over like you just tripped his legs before the ball got to him. It's crazy that Derek Carr's career has been carried by that since 2016. You know what the craziest part is? You're a fucking liar. Because Derek Carr hasn't been carried. He was good in fucking Vegas. Vegas gave up on him. Like what? They benched him for a guy who was backup to freaking Tom Brady. They benched him to a guy whose name is what? I don't even know his name. That's how bad he is. He hasn't been carried. He was just freaking misused, and he was being disrespected. So he left, went to New Orleans, and he's not even doing bad. It's just the fact that he's been hurt. I like Todd Bowles. I think the Chance is a team I will be following. Todd Bowles is terrible, but whatever. I will say as a Bucs fan, Todd Bowles is not good. He went 8-9 with Tom Brady. That's all I got to say. That is all I got to say. Well, that's basically it. We were just reacting, and at the end, we look at some comments, but I never seen a Saints crowd so quiet. Okay, that's pretty funny. They were quiet. They were so booing Tampa because they're getting the hell beat out of them. But if you want more of these reactions, like, subscribe. I'll put some more out. I'll probably do another video today, but peace.